Hello and welcome to Cthulhu Pub, which is another game that I have that I've put zero effort into learning about before I start playing it, so that's cool. But anyway, let's see. We need to build a floor. How do I... Okay. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we have to build it outside of this. We build a red wall, which, I don't know, it seems to do something of value. I can put it here on the wall. All right, that's our basic stuff. Not a very big one. I feel like it doesn't need to be one. Let's see. Build a table. I feel like I probably screwed up here, and this thing is a little bit too small. But you know, only one way to find out that is to kind of play through and see what happens. All right, build our bar counter. This place is very, very cramped. And build a toaster on the floor? Really? That seems like an odd place. We'll add a table. Let's hire some folks. Alright. Can't feed our customers with toast. Only you need to discover a new recipe. Look for a little edible object on the field and build any floor under it. I've unlocked this. Alright, now people want a kitchen floor, I guess. Alright. Totally understandable. We will provide. I feel like I need to get rid. Can I get... Yeah. I can get rid of these walls. These walls feel more like they're in the way than anything else. Alright. I don't know how much I need for, like, the kitchen, but... Alright. Oh, no, don't destroy the floor, dude. Alright. Let's see. And now we got our vegetables and some other things. Let's see, now we have to construct a fridge, which also needs a kitchen floor. I feel like the volume is really, really low. Just turn that up real quick. Alright. Now build a toilet, which I feel as though that should probably be right inside the kitchen, right? Let's see. Let's see, we obviously want them to have a toilet, but it doesn't exactly tell me where I need to put a toilet. I'm not seeing a spot that makes any sense for the toilet to do. Oh, it's got to be a kitchen floor. That doesn't make a lot of sense. Like, why would I put a toilet on the kitchen floor? But hey, whatever. It's, you know, whatever this is. And then we need somebody to keep it clean. All right. I've made a good deal of progress. Alright, we can decorate our walls to increase comfort and manage the time spent on the table. Alright, it seems kind of weird considering these are the walls, but... I don't know, I think we can only build a specific amount of these things. I don't understand this one. Like, it doesn't make much sense. It looks like these are doors, but I don't actually know. All right, anyway, we will hire our repair, and he'll go and do stuff. Looks like we do have some enemies coming through, so we'll, I guess, throw some walls down. It seems like people are gonna stay here, like, forever, like... You know, this is kind of like where they live. So that's kind of interesting. It's definitely hard to tell. You know, I don't really have like I think it's really too early for me to make a determination. But I can tell you that I know that the game is not really going to end up being something that I'm like super into. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with this style of game. I think it, you know, should be kind of cool and whatnot. But, I don't know, it's just... I don't know, I'll just throw all these dudes down. I got like all this money. I feel like I need to obviously make this a much larger place. Let's do that. And I feel like I'm gonna have to adjust some things here because it seems like everybody gets to go and take a dump, but I feel like we're not quite doing exactly what we need to. This will spawn some guards. I don't know, let's do this, I guess. I have all this cash, like I feel like we might as well just do all kinds of things. I do think there's a possibility that they're not able to kind of get through, so I'm going to add a coaster into another spot. And, I don't know, I guess we can build some walls, I guess. This says it can damage humans by 2, which seems like it could be a beneficial thing. I don't know why it doesn't, like, you know, work completely. It doesn't kind of get into everything in the way that you would expect. Anyway, so, like, I went into this knowing that it was not something that I was necessarily going to get really into. It reminds me a little bit of the old LucasArts game called, Afterlife. And, you know, I thought that was like I thought that was a kind of cool time, you know? It was a interesting game. It was more real-time strategy, I think, in a way, than this is, you know, with it being like some kind of like building sim of sorts. But I would say this, you know, definitely has like an audience that would be interested in it and whatnot, so that's fantastic. But I guess for me, it's not particularly like my kind of thing. I don't know. Let's build this. We can get some more people in here. I don't know. People don't care about. I don't know. People don't really seem to care about toast that much. Although they do eat toast, so I guess that's supposedly a good thing. I feel as though another waiter might be a good idea. Don't seem to need to repair more stuff. I don't think I need any of this stuff. And, well, we can plant this. It's a poison plant. Alright. I'm so confused. Surface to build. Ground. This is the ground. Why, I have plenty of cash, but for whatever reason, I can't seem to build it. I don't know, maybe this isn't the ground. Road surface. I don't see why we would need any of that kind of stuff. The pit. Ooh, let's do this. Ooh, now like they can't get to us. Well, they probably can. Ah, here we go. Round and a poison plant and some corn and a meat farm. Awesome. Now I have to get rid of these walls. Oh, man. What are these floors? Oh, we got like a tree here. I feel like I'm making a lot of cash. I think it's going to be important to kind of see what happens when people, I don't know, when the god encounter happens or the enemy wave. I feel as though it's important to at least show at least like that much. I think that's probably something that's going to be important to kind of showcase for people to have an idea. I don't really want to build another soldier building. 5 toilets? Oh my goodness. Well, I mean, people do poop a lot, and I mean, so I hear. Alright, so. Do this and 5 toilets. What are the toilets? Oh yeah, they're kitchen appliances. Because that makes a lot of sense. Hey, we got our enemy wave showing up soon. That's pretty cool. I need to find out like exactly what that entails. But I gotta build these toilets. And now the goal is to make a bunch of money, which obviously seems like an appropriate aspect. And we have more toilets than we need, which I suppose is not really a bad thing. Like, I would say that's probably still a good thing. It looks like the humans or whatever was here they've actually kind of come through and caused a little bit of some problems for me. Build an out. This one wants to build like a whole bunch of stuff. Ah, I'm pushing the wrong button. So yeah, I mean, obviously this is probably of the many different ways that a person could create a video. This has to be not necessarily the most ideal way for anybody to learn anything about a game. But I did warn you when I started that this isn't really a game that I did a lot of thought into or really, I don't know, really thought about it. It definitely, I think, has like some moments that are kind of cool. Like I think, some of the aspects that we have going on here with, being able to build all this stuff and everything is pretty cool. And there's probably going to be, I don't know, some like stuff that's probably going to make it into a cool time. I think it's just, for me, like, it just feels so crowded and just everything is jam-packed full into kind of the same area, which just kind of makes it a little bit on the harder side to, like, I think, make a huge amount of progress into seeing what's going on, and it just complicates things in a way that, I guess I'm not really expecting, and it's just like I don't really have the incentive to actually kind of keep going from here. I'm slowly making money and stuff, and it seems like I could keep expanding, and then I could build the things it wants me to build, but I wanted to see what would happen with the actual attacks, but it seems like we're going to have a bit of a wait. The cat's probably wondering why I stopped giving her the cuddles she wanted so that I could play this, considering... Yeah, basically we made a poop factory. That's kind of seems like really like what it is that we did. And, oh look, our god is here, just like the real life... Well, there's no real life version of a god, but... not really the point. Anyway, so there you go. That's the game in a nutshell. Cthulhu Pub, a game about building a pub with some H.P. Lovecraft shenanigans and stuff. So I mean, like it's definitely something that I think it has its moments. It seems like it could be pretty cool if you really get into that sort of thing. Not really my cup of tea, but hey, I showed it off anyway because that's what I do. And yeah, that's it. Links in the description. Goodbye.